Yay. Goodness, I love stone beads. They're so fun. All right. Let's see, what do I need to do first? Good morning, JD. Good morning, Reba. I'm going to do my tag list. If you want to be added to this list, be tagged when I go live, just let me know. You'll get an extra little notification. Sometimes the notifications when I start my shows don't always work, so this is just a good little backup as long as I remember to do it. Yay! Yes, HZ, today I have spacers. I got them all tagged. Ooh, fun, Reba. You need daggers. Okay. Fun. I have a few daggers. I don't have a ton right now, but I have a few. We can do them tomorrow in my check glass show if you'd like. I can write them down. Yay. Good morning, Amber. Hi, Kathy. Hello. All right, I wrote it down. Daggers. So funny. I was just looking at daggers the other day online. I didn't get any new ones yet, but let's check. Honestly, I haven't checked since I got back to see what's working and what's not. It looks like it is. Yep. It's a working. Hi, Eva Susan. Okay, there you go. Yep, that's our game plan then. You can see what you got. You might have what I have because I feel like you bought a few when I showed them last time, but maybe not. Maybe not. All right, where should we start? I'm going to start right here. These I've had before. This is a restock. These are always a hit. Here's my show. Oh, 2 or 3. Okay, so then you might not have everything I have. These are $6 a strand. We're doing a bundle show today, so if there's something you want, you just let me know in the chat what you would like to claim, and then when you're ready to check out, let me know, and I'll add all your items up for one checkout total. These are blue dyed agate. They have kind of that crackle pattern. They're also faceted. These are $6 a strand, and they are 14 1/4 inches long. One for HZ. I have a silent sneeze. Here it comes again. Oh, maybe. Oh, there it is. Excuse me. Thank you. Oh, goodness. All right. So, yeah, I've had these before. This is a restock. These are really pretty. Thank you. One for Kathy. And we got lots of them, so no worries on running out of these. Maybe in the next couple of shows. Ooh, look at that one. What in the world? That's such a cool bead. All right. I know, right? Do you want that one, Kathy? I could swap out what I grabbed you. It's got a little bit of an orangey one on there, too. You're welcome. So these I can get in all kinds of colors, and the price point's good. These have a really nice shine to them. Maybe I should get other colors. Would you guys be interested in other colors in this dyed agate kind of style? Yeah. Okay. Yes. Okay. I will pack my order with some more of these different colors. They're fun. The price point's so good. I mean, it's kind of like, we know they're dyed, right? Obviously. But they're dyed well. They're nicely done. And $6 for 14 inches. $6, Kathy. Not too shabby. I always love this color, so. And no, should we just jump right into the hematite? Should I just go for it? I had oh my gosh, you guys, this office is a disaster. I had a tray of hematite that I have had for a while. I don't know where it went. I cleaned up before I left, and that was the problem. All right, well, I'll just show you what I got today. And yeah, I don't know where I put the others. I don't know. Okay, well, we'll just do it. What I have right here. It's a lot, so we'll be fine. Let's see. Let's just start with the new stuff. Let's just go for it. All right. I'm probably just gonna have to dump whole bags because these get tangled on each other. This is a 6 by 1.5 millimeter wavy plated hematite spacer. 16-inch long strand for $5. 2 of those for HZ. Aren't those amazing? Oh, these are so cool. 1 for Emily. Good morning, Emily. I know they're so cool. Okay. Got 1 for Emily and 1 for JD. So I had this shape in like silver and gold. Maybe rose gold. That's the tray I can't find. I don't know where they are. I think I ran out of those anyway, so I did not reorder just the basics in this batch, which I don't know. I don't know why. Maybe I didn't know I was so low. Oh, no, I missed Kathy. Thank you. I did miss Kathy. Thank you. 2 for HD, 1 for Emily, 1 for Kathy, 1 for JD. There we go. Now I got everybody. Thank you. Here, maybe we'll do this because I got quite a few colors. So, I mean, I have like 6 colors. We're just gonna leave one out. Oh, I don't. HC, I don't. That's the tray I can't find, and I think I'm out of the silver if I can find it. So, I have something that might work as a backup though. I have like a kind of platinum color. Sorry. It used to be right here. I don't know where I moved it to. Oh, wait. It is right here. It's just in a stack. Ugh, there we go. And I'm out of the gold too. Okay. Shoot, sorry. Yeah, I'll have to do another reorder. I think I was so focused on getting new colors, and I had when I placed this order takes so long. When I placed the order, I had some. So, okay, all right. This one they're calling aged copper. It's copper-esque. I wouldn't say it's copper. Has a little bit of like a brown tone to it, but I have one that's a good dark brown too. So this one is also $5, 16 inches. 1 for HZ and 1 for Arrowleaf. I think they're trying to do, you know, that antique copper look. And it's close, but it's not quite right. It doesn't have enough red in it. Still a cool color. Alright, we got that one. This is the one that is more brown to me. What are we calling this? Brown. Brown plated. That's what we're calling that. This one is really nice. It would match, I think, pretty closely all of that dark bronze check glass that we have. These are also $5 for 16 inches. Sure. All right, so we have one for Kathy, one for HZ. Swapping out arrow leaves. So you got that one now. One for JD. One for Emily. Hi, Granny. Kelly. I'm going to have you check out today. If you want to claim things, you're going to have to check out today. Because you left me on the line for a lot of beads last month. So if you can check out today, I will make you a basket again. Does that work? Sure, Leaf, no problem. Okay. $5. This one is brass toned, brass plated color. Wavy hematite, one for HZ. Isn't that one nice? That one's nice. It's a little darker than the gold would be. But you know, in the same kind of realm there. HZ for the brass. Those are, I didn't say, $5 as well for 16 inches. Sorry. Okay. This one's nice too. I like this one. Yeah, they're calling this one antique gold. 6 by 1.5 millimeters, $5 for 16 inches. So just a nice toned down muted gold. Let me show you against the antique or the brass. Yeah, the brass one. See how it's just a little more muted and maybe kind of brown. Yep. HZ. I know, because the other ones were 11 and I'm like, why are they so different in price? I don't know if they were on sale. I don't know what happened. But anyway, we'll go with it, right? I love them. I love them. All right, and then this one is barely lighter than like a just natural hematite color. We're calling this one, I think, platinum gray. 16 inches, $5. So definitely not bright silver, but they're like a platinum, almost like a stainless steel color. Maybe a hair darker than that. One of these. Did you want one of these HC? I'm getting myself confused. Sorry. No thanks. Okay. That's what I was thinking. I just was wanting to check. But one for Emily. So there's my start of platinum. And then Blondie, I'll come back and pull what you're asking for. One for JD, one for Arrowleaf. These are $5 a strand, any of the colors so far. Thank you. Perfect, thanks. Didn't do technical eyelets. I don't have any 2 millimeters. I have these faceted 3x2s. That's as close as I'll get. Is a faceted 3x2. Okay, so let's see. Blondie had a request for where did it go? There it is. A gold and a brass. So these These two blondie, is that what you're looking for? Yes, absolutely. And then I saw another request too. I'll come back and get that. A gold and a brass. There we go. And oh, I think I have two Emilys today. How fun is that? All right, I'm Emily. I'm gonna call you Emily Liv. Does that work? And then my other Emily will be Emily. One gold, one brass for Emily Liv. Maybe I'll just say Emily L. So same thing as Blondie Mom, right? You got it. You got it. And I'm gonna put your basket over here so I don't get you guys mixed up. Perfect. How fun. I have a lot of Kims. You have a couple Kathys. I have a couple Debs. I haven't had two Emilys before. Fun stuff. All right. So those are the wavy ones. Maybe we'll just scooch them all up here. All right, these are same size, different shape. This is a 6x3 millimeter, just a smooth rondelle. This has a matte finish, and this one is coffee colored. No, HC, I do not. Approximately how long does it take to get silver and gold? Unfortunately, not fast. Probably about a month. I'm going to show these side by side real quick. Yes, they're so good. Sorry about that. I had them and then they just sold between the last order and then my trip. It was just kind of a lot. Okay, so coffee is on the left and then antique bronze plated on the right. This one is looking more antique coppery to me. So keep that in mind. Okay, so I have a coffee for Kathy and Granny. So good, right? Coffee for JD. And a coffee for Birds of Paradise. Granny's comment came in like 6 times. I love it. There we go, birds. And the other one for Kathy. I want to, somebody have, here we go. I just want to see how close to copper it is. I have a great connection. Love it. Copper. Okay, so there it is against antique copper. It's pretty close. Not perfect, but it's close. Okay. Copper for Reba. Both for Joy. Hi, Joy. I'm gonna get you a total after today's show. Oh man, yesterday really just got crazy. I don't know what it was. But all of a sudden it was bedtime. A coffee for HZ. Good morning. Coffee and copper for Sammy J. You got it. If you guys are new with me, welcome in. We're doing a bundle show. So just like people are doing in the chat, you just let me know what you want. And then when you're ready to check out, let me know, and I'll add all your claims up for one checkout total. I do also let you guys keep your baskets open from my first show of the week till my last show of the week, and that would be tomorrow morning. So just to help save on shipping, if you're going to be at both shows, you don't need to pay shipping for both shows. Just show up twice. Check out once. All right. Sammy, I got both of those. Thank you. You want me? I mean, I can get you a total, Joy, so you know where you are, and you're welcome to keep going tomorrow if you want. Just so you know, that will be fine. I'll get you a total. All right. So those are the only 2 colors I have in that shape and size. In my standard stock, I do have. Let's just do these because I do have a couple. How many of these do I have? See, I think I ran out of these. Just started running them. I have 2 of these. This is a 5.5 by 1.5 rondelle in silver. These are $8. I have 2 of these. Yes. So I have 2 of those. They're obviously thinner. Okay, let's see. These are great. I saw that. Mary, the wavy silvers. So it's like a platinum, like a stainless steel color. But yes, I'm happy to add those for you. Not like a bright silver. Here, this is a good comparison. There it is compared to the bright. Just so you're aware. There we go. Check out now and then maybe again later. Yeah, that's totally fine. Yeah, I don't mind that at all. All right, we got some stuff from yesterday. And some goodies today. I love it. Okay, so we have these 2 from today. Those are $5 each. Just sort for a second here. These. Okay, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 at 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 at 4. We've got 1 at 6, 1 at 7, and 1 at 8. So that puts you at 130 arrow leaf. So I also stream all my shows to YouTube. So if there's things in her pile that you're like, oh, I missed out on that, you didn't necessarily miss out. You can just go rewatch yesterday's show on my YouTube channel. Send me screenshots of what you want. You can also watch Monday's show. Or if you can't stay for all of today's show, you can watch today's show. All kinds of options. There we go. There you go. Thank you so much, Arrowleaf. Yeah, and then shipping would combine. So if there's anything else you want to add to it today, obviously check out before I end my show. And your shipping will combine. Thank you. There we go. All right, slide these back over. So we got the wavies. We got a few not wavies. We have those skinny silvers. I do have those. I have lots of those in the gold. I know, so many good things, right? These are $8. And this is the gold-plated hematite. One of these for Emily. And then I also have them in rose gold. And those are $8 in the rose gold. Or bright copper, whatever you want to call them. 15.5 inches long. Those are 5.5 by 1.5. One of those for HZ. Whoops, sorry. Camera bonking. And then I do have... Oh, wait, this is a different gold. Okay, I have one of these in a light gold. $8. So here's the difference here. Light gold. Oh, Kathy for one of the rose golds. Got it. Thank you. What is going on? There we go. Like, what is blocking my screen? Okay, so we have all those. That is the last of the lighter golds. I have lots of the brighter golds. Kathy on the rose. There we go. And then in the wavies, it looks like I have 3 strands. Oh, Sammy, light gold, bright gold, and silver. You got it. Light gold, bright gold, and silver for Sammy. One rose gold for Blondie. Oh, thank you. I did miss that. Dark gold. You mean, is it this one you meant? Or was it the other one? It was the other one. Sorry, I missed that comment first. I'm reading on 2 screens. Okay. Let me show you. I'm reading on 2 screens, and sometimes the one doesn't show me. The left. Okay. So Sammy, her comment was first. She did claim it first. So that was my only one of those. I will get more. So Sammy, I do need to give it to her. I appreciate it. I hate when I don't have enough of things. Minus the rose gold. So no on this one then, right, HC? You want to do halvesies? We can do halvesies on that. Sure. We could do that. I always forget about that as an option. Thank you. Grab my Sharpie. I guess we're going green Sharpie today. I don't know where all my Sharpies went. Oh, wait. Here it is. My darling daughter cleans up for me. And, and then I can't find anything. Okay. It'll probably, I can get these again. It'll probably be about a month. So, yeah, it's totally up to you guys. Okay. All right. We'll just do that. I will get them again. I'm going to restock all the basics here. In the wavy one, I also have rose gold. This one is $11 for the full strand. Appreciate it so much. You guys are, bead community is always the best. Hands down. Look at that glitch. I'm guessing you just want one. It cracks me up. It's fine. When that starts happening in shows, I just, like, if you have multiple comments, I go with that you want just one unless you're specifying more than one. That's so funny. I got one for HZ and I got one for Kathy, and I have one more of the wavy rose gold. The chocolate, this one is $5. They're all, the wavies are, well, actually, from here to here, these are all $5 a strand. This rose gold coppery one at the top, is 11. Yes, the beading community is so good. So good. If there's a bad apple, they usually find their way out pretty fast. Yeah, I'm just checking to see if that was one of them that Granny wanted. Okay, I think we're good. Antique copper, not wavy. This one for you, Granny, right? Yes. Okay. And then HZ, you can have that one. Because you already have the chocolate one in your basket, Granny. So now you have both of these smooth ones. All right. We still have new stuff. We're still going. We're still going. Put those over here. Give me some space. All right. These are new. No, you're good. I don't think you're confusing me. Maybe I am. Maybe I'm confused. I don't know. I think we're good. Thank you. You're great. There you go. You keep looking at it and then you're like, yep, I need that one too. Yeah, it's pretty. All right, so these are smooth rondelles as well. This is a 4x2 millimeter, so smaller than we've been dealing with. 16 inches for $4. And this is that really pretty antique gold plated color. It does match this wavy one here. One of those for Emily. I'm going to just kind of slide up so you can see them better. These are so cool. This one and the next one are a little more unique, and I was really excited about them. We'll see if you guys are. $4 a strand. These are so pretty. It's like a soft lavender and soft gold kind of blend. 4x2 millimeter, $4 for a full strand, 16 inches long. One for Am Torres and one for Emily L. And Emily. And HZ. And Blondie. Yeah, it has a little bit of a gold in it, Sammy. So I'm going to show you again. Make sure you like that. It's kind of silvery gold. It's all kind of muted pastel-y. It's very pretty. Blondie, one for you. Yes, one for Sammy. Emily, I did get you. I got Emily L and Emily. You can have more than one if you want, though, too. That's always okay. As long as I have stock, I'm okay with that. You're welcome. I think I got everybody. Yes, so pretty. Okay, this one. I love this one. I love this one even more. They're so pretty. These are also $4 for 16 inches. And this one is like a light rainbow plated. So you get the pinks and the blues and the greens. It's showing up really silvery on my screen. I promise it's rainbow plated. There you can kind of see it. It might be all the bright lights. $4 a strand on those. I got one for Am Torres, one for HZ. If I can get these untangled. There we go. One for Sammy. One for Kathy. Thanks, Sam Torres. So I can show these side by side so you can kind of see. They're both kind of rainbowy, but one just leans more on the purpley side, like pink. I don't know, warmer colors and cooler colors, maybe. They're close. But they are different. They are different. All right. And then these colors I was all the way out of, so I did reorder these on this order, obviously. I have 2 shades of gold. I have a rose gold and a silver. So, oh, Rhonda wants one of these rainbow plated. Thank you. And I have a basket going for you, Rhonda, from the Charm Show on Monday. So, yeah, you can carry your basket over until tomorrow or check out today, whatever you want. You got the bottom one, Kathy, that has the cooler tones. Yay! Appreciate you. Perfect. Okay, so I have 2. These are also $4, 4x2 millimeter. 2 different shades of gold here. This is the light gold on the left and the bright gold on the right, but it's not as bright as these. The bright gold, this one I have not had before, so this one is brand new. Can I take out the first rainbow one, the cooler tones more? Sure. No problem. Okay. Yeah, I'll get to the rose gold in a second. These are just the regular golds. Let me make sure I'm calling those right. Yeah. This one's called light gold. This one's a brighter gold, but it's like a soft bright gold. I know, it's so crazy. I got both for Emily. Just to keep my head straight. I will make sure you get it, but just to keep my head straight. I didn't want to get those out quite yet. The bright one for Am Torres. Emily, which one did you want? Or both of them? Light on the left, bright on the right. That's right. No, you're good. You're good. Did you want both of those, Emily L, or did you want one or the other? They're hard to see under this bright light, I think. Yeah, no worries. Okay, Emily L, I'm not sure which one you want there, so just let me know when you get a chance. Take a sip of my water. Keep hydrated. All right, then we have this in the silver. This is a bright silver. This is $4, 4x2 millimeter. These strands are about 15.5 inches. One of those for Am Torres. These are so good. These are all plated hematite. I haven't said that in a while, I think. One of the nice things about these is they don't tarnish. And so that's one of the reasons these plated hematites are so popular. $4 for the silver, 4x2 millimeter. The right gold and silver. I figured that's what you meant. Thank you. So good. So good. 1 silver for Emily. And then I did this last time. We're going to do it again. So I have these in the rose gold as well. But I got to tell you about the rose gold for a second here. And just this shape. When they plated these, something happened where they didn't all separate. So a lot of them are stuck together, but you can pop them apart. But because they're not perfect ideal, I'm going to mark those down to $3 from $4. I'd try, Joy. I'd try. But guess what? There's so much I don't have. Yes. Yeah. So the other strands seem to be fine. It's just this rose gold color. So, I mean, I think they are fine. I wouldn't sell them if I didn't think they weren't. But just in case you can't use a couple, I'm going to mark those down. Yeah, this stuck together. Yep. Yeah, it's pretty common. Hi, Nancy. All right, so the rose gold 4x2 millimeters, those are $3 instead of $4. One rose gold for Rhonda. What's up, Nancy? I was thinking about you this morning. I don't know why. I was just thinking we had a nice chat the other day, and I enjoyed that. Yes. I'm marking all these down so I don't forget. You're all in my head. Yep. It's so funny. If you guys aren't following Nancy's shop, please do. She does shows pretty much the opposite times of when I do. But her shows are really fun. She's got good stuff. She has different stuff than I have, you know? I try to carry it all, but it's just not possible. But she's awesome. So follow her. Please and thank you. All right. I got those all marked down. All right, so for the smooth colors, we have the silver, 2 shades of gold, we have the rose gold, the cooler rainbow tones, the warmer rainbow tones. All of those are $4 a strand. And we're going to move on. Unless you need some of those. Of course. Always happy to shout out. Yeah, and if there's any other sellers in here that I'm not remembering about, Reba, wise old bag lady, doing my lines for me, she sells. She has great shows too. She does a lot of tutorials. And I love hanging out in her shows. I like listening to her accent. It's comforting to me because it's the same accent that my grandma had. One silver, yes. The smaller, the 4x2. Or this one that's more pancakey. Flatter. Oh, I think it was this one then. Yep, because that's my last one. That one. You got it. Yours. Okay, so these are the same size, 4x2 millimeter. But these are faceted. And same thing here. We got 2 shades of gold, a rose gold, and a silver. Because they're faceted, they're a little more. These are $6 a strand. And these strands are about 15.5 inches long. So here's the lights. We'll do the light gold and the bright gold left and right again. Yeah, definitely. Definitely HZ. Did you want one of the smooth rose gold ones? I wasn't sure if you were back yet when I did them. Okay, no worries. One of each of those for Mary. Oh yeah, you're doing the handmade raid train Saturday, 10:15 Central for Reba. I should do a jewelry show again sometime. I have all this jewelry I made. Someday. Mary, I got both of those golds for you. And then here is the rose gold plated hematite 4x2 millimeter faceted rondelles, $6. I know. There's a little bit in my bin. You can see kind of my style a little bit. I have way more than what is in my bin. $6 for these. There's the light gold, bright gold, rose gold, all the golds. Let me put it on the screen. There we go. Yes. I'm going to do these faceted and then I'll check her out. I just have 4 colors. And then the silver, $6, 4x2mm faceted rondelle, silver plated hematite. One of those for Mary. All right. And then the next one, I'm going to check out HZ real quick. And then the next one I have is going to be a 3x2 faceted. So like these, but even smaller. Sorry I didn't have the standards HZ. You want to check out too, Rhonda? You got it. No problem. All right, so we have 1 and 2 at 4. 1 and 2 at 11. I don't have any smooth rounds. Is that something you guys are interested in? I just have the spacers. I don't know if I've thought beyond spacers. 1 at 8. But yeah, I can definitely look into rounds. And would you want colors or just standard hematite? What are you looking for? All right, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 at 5. Smoother, faceted around, regular, gold, and silver hematite. Cool. You wouldn't mind a 3 to 4. Okay. 1 at 6. 1 at 4. And then 1 and 2 at 2. That's good to know. I love hearing like what you guys are looking for because that helps me shop. All right, HZ, that puts you at 87. Thank you so much, HZ, and thanks for your patience with me. I'll try and get that order going for the Wavies silver gold. Most necklace bracelets use round spacers. Okay. That's good to know. I have a lot of like 3mm check glass, but I don't in rounds and the fire polish. But I don't obviously I don't have them in the hematite, so that's good to know. Want to check out during this break. More pretties to come. Yes, we've only done hematite, and this is a stone show. We got a lot more to come in. Rhonda, we have 1 at 3, 1 at 4, and then these beauties. 1, 2, 3, 4 at 2. Oh gosh, I love these. I love these like tropical looking flowers with the yellow starfish. Not that you're gonna do them together, but you definitely could. They're so pretty. That puts you at 15, Rhonda. Thank you so much. There you go. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate you so much. All of you guys. I was thinking, I mean, I think about this a lot, but today, again, I was thinking like this is my job, but it doesn't, that, you know, they say to find a job that doesn't feel like a job. This doesn't feel like a job to me. It is a joy for me to do this, and I'm just so grateful I get to, and that's because of you guys, so thank you forever. All right, and these are really interesting. These are so tiny. 3x2mm. These are also $6 for about a 15.5-inch strand. This is a 3x2mm faceted rondelle in gold-plated hematite. This is the bright gold. In this one, I only have the bright gold, but I have 2 shades of rose gold, so I don't know. We've got one for Reba and one for Emily L. Emily L., I don't know if you heard me on the smooth rondelle. I wasn't sure which gold you wanted, so I did not grab you a smooth gold. I can show them again if you'd like. Oh, wait, I do have 2 golds. Just kidding. I have 2 golds and 2 rose golds. I'm like, this looks like the light gold, because it is. Okay, so I have the, let's do it the same way we've been doing. Light on the left, bright on the right. $6 for either one. And these are about 15.5 inches long. Get them a little closer so you can see the color difference a little more, maybe. The left one for birds. And the bright. I got the bright for you, Emily, on these. But if you want the smooth, I have both colors in the smooth as well. Paige, how are you? The left one for Paige. Oh no, you get hit hard. The right one for Sammy. All right, here's our standard rose gold that will match the other rose golds. This one is $6 as well. And then I have a light rose gold, which is really pretty. So we got our standard on the left and then a light on the right. They're $6 for either color. I was thinking it was close to the light gold, but it definitely has a little more rosiness to it. Oh man, I hope you guys are everybody's safe. I'm going to try without my light. The light is really blinding us here. Oh yeah, you can see the color. Can you see the colors better that way? Standard for Reba. I love it. And then the lighter rose gold for birds. So that one. Uplifted a lot of older, weaker trees. Oh, that's so bad. Oh, man. It's been nice and calm here, which has been nice. I think we're going to get some... I don't know if we're getting storms. We're just going to have some cooler weather coming up. And then we have the silver. 3x2mm, $6. Faceted rondelles. Silver plated hematite. One for Reba. There we go. Maybe. I knew this was going to be a problem. I put these all in this bag and they all tangled together. There we go. I got one free. Intense rain in Chicago. Make it 2. You got it. Further south of the city, a lot of branches fell on cars. Ugh. That's so sad. All right. And that wraps up hematite. Plated hematite. A lot of it. Yay. Kind of a rough pile of it. We got some wavies. We had a little bit of smooth, smaller smooths, and then some faceted. Total, yes. We can do that. Oh, I hope your potatoes make it. How fun. I am not a gardener by any means. My mom is a hardcore gardener. She like you could eat for a while out of her garden, but thankfully she shares with me. And I always love having the fresh veggies. All right, birds. We have 2 at 6. A rose gold blondie, the tiny size, the 3x2s. Oh, nice, Reba. And power to smaller, smooth, light gold. Okay. Okay, so page that one. Is that right? Okay. Okay, so you have the bigger smooth. So in the rose gold, I have let me show you Blondie the options. So you have the bigger spacer. Where'd it go? Oh, it's right here. So the ones that I have in rose gold. Oh, okay. That's why I'm getting confused. I have the smooth round. It's a little lighter than the others. Smooth round, faceted round, and then a smaller faceted round. No, you're good. You're good. I get it. So those are the 3 rose gold ones that you do not have in your basket. And you said you have a wavy one, so. And anyway, I'm out of the wavy one, so. That doesn't matter. That works out for us. So 4x2 smooth, 4x2 faceted, and 3x2 faceted. $4, $6, $6. One left, and so Reba, that'll give you 2 of the one on the right. Is that what you want? Only one. Okay. You grabbed it already, so there we go. All right, birds, was that the only hematite you grabbed? Now I'm worried I just gave away a smaller one. The 2 little ones. That's what I thought. I was like, I think I just mixed something up. Can you remind me what colors? I'm sorry. I think a rose gold. The darker of the 2 rose golds. Ah, sorry. I have the darker rose gold, the lighter rose gold, the 2 shades of gold, and a silver. No rose gold. Oh, the light golds. Okay. I think I just threw everything in this pile here. Okay. That was my mistake. I'm sorry. Thank you for your patience. Make sure you get what you want. I knew I did something weird. All right. Does that look right? That looks right now? Oh, Lordy. Okay. Oh, yeah. I got that going on, and then mom mush. Maybe a little jet lagged still. All right. 2 at 6. 1 at 5. There we go. 1 at 2. And then 1, 2, 3 at 3. And 1 at 7. I know, it's crazy. Everybody wants to know. So birds, that puts you at 35. I do, Emily. So what I'm going to have you do, if you go look at my show notes, you will see a link to my YouTube channel, and you can rewatch my charm show from its Monday's show, and send me screenshots of things that you want. I have a ton of charm. It's like 2 hours of charms. Yes. So anybody who missed that show, or yesterday we did check glass, if you guys want to watch those in your free time today or tomorrow, send me screenshots and I can add those things to your bundles. Yeah, I have a crap ton of charms. Yes, that is true. Hold out to the end. Okay. No, you're good. You're good. I don't have charms scheduled this week. No, tomorrow I'm doing more check glass. Because as many charms as I have about 6 times more check glass. So I need to move that. I think though I have another charm show scheduled for next week. It just wouldn't bundle with your order this week. I'm just gonna put these in a bag, birds, so we don't have to recount them. You can message them to me on here, on whatnot. You can message to me on Facebook. My Facebook link's also in there. If there's a way to message through YouTube, you could do that, but I'm not. I don't know. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. That's the intent of that. Is that if you miss a show, you don't actually have to miss a show. And then you can bundle stuff for the week. Exactly. I am one who hates paying shipping. And so I do my best to make shipping not the bulk of what you spend with me. And that's one way I do that, is I let you guys roll your baskets over. Very few people leave me hanging with their beads, so it's still worth it to me. Yeah, YouTube is comments. That's what I thought. I didn't think there was messaging. Okay. Stone strands. Yes. New check tomorrow. I'm going to have those large bellflowers for sure. Hopefully the smaller bellflowers. Oh, you know what? I have like 3 sizes of bellflowers that we possibly could have new tomorrow. What else do I have that's new? I can't remember. Yeah, there'll be new stuff tomorrow. Bone roses. No. That was part of that trunk show, and I sold everything I had. I'll look for more stuff like that, though. I'll definitely look. I know. Okay, so this, you guys know I like to hand pick my stone. I don't like to order stone off the internet. You just don't know what you're gonna get, and this is a prime example. I don't hate these. I'm not mad at them. But the photo, they had like a lot of purple in them, and these have a lot more of that kind of golden tone in them. So I don't hate it. It just wasn't quite what I was hoping to get, which is why I like to handpick my stone. But you guys get the choice of deciding if you want to buy them or not, because this is exactly what you'll get. But these are $12 a strand. These are Mookite. It's a 6 by 5 millimeter star cut. I love the cut. So, and for a $12 price point, I thought it was worth the risk. I do like this vendor. I probably will start ordering some stone from them because they're very honest about what their materials are. But I'm always going to be running the risk of not getting exactly what I want. The other ones I got as a trial, I do love. So we'll see. Briar roses look good. No longer looking like cabbage. Yeah. But yeah, Reba is asking about, I had a round bone bead that had roses carved in it. It was really cool. But I don't have them anymore. All right, so those are $12 a strand. These strands are 15 inches long. Mookite. These will be good for fall. We're in spring. Spring, almost summer. Yeah. Like the round ones, Nancy, or the coin-shaped ones? This is the other thing I ordered as a trial. Yeah, they were little. The ones I had were like a 5 or 6. They weren't quite that small, but yeah, they were cute. All right, so these are dyed selenite. And I have been hesitant to buy dyed selenite, mostly because when I see it, it shows it's like the full rainbow spectrum. And there's just something about it that I'm not drawn to. And they've been pricey. These were a good deal. These are $10 for an 8mm round, 15 inches long. And they're really pretty dyed, like a blue-green combo. And I thought, you know what? I like those. And when I came in, they're cut nice. They're nice and smooth. Holes are consistent. I'm really happy with those. Like the focal puff coins. Yeah, that's what I thought you were talking about. Charm package. Yay, Joy. Oh, that came fast. Because that was from Monday, right? Sammy, I have one of these for you. Skinny tube shaped stones. I might have a picture, Jasper. I'll have to do some digging. I don't do tubes in the stone very often because they're so fragile. Nancy says she has a rose quartz tube. Yeah, I'll get them with trunk shows, but you know what? Even with the trunk shows, like half the strands have chips in them. So I don't usually stock them. Selenite, $10. Love it. Selenite's really cool. Don't put it in water. They'll dissolve away. It's a super soft stone. Has that really amazing, like, cat's eye chatoyancy in it. It's very cool. It's naturally white, and that's all I've stocked in the past is white. But I thought I'd try these. And I'm glad I did. All right. Got a little bit of a mess going on here. We'll just ignore the mess and go with these. All right, these are from, looks like a tray that didn't get paid for. So I think this is my only strand of these. Yeah, they get banged around with shipping. They're just, yeah, and because they're thin, they're fragile. This is $12. Kathy, you got it. And same thing on this. I don't have any more. This is my only one. This is $6, and it's 14 3/4 inches. Chatoyancy. I I have this sticky note. This is so funny. Let me talk about that, and then I'll talk about my chatoyancy story. Orange dyed cracked agate, 8mm faceted round, $6. For these look a lot like fire agate, but they are not. They are dyed. And they just happen to look like fire agate. $6, that's my only strand. I know, the saucers are so cool. So chatoyancy. So fun. I had the hardest time remembering it when I first started selling on Whatnot. I could remember, like, when I was selling on Facebook, you know, I didn't have to, like, say anything. It was all pictures. But I could never remember how to pronounce it. So I had somebody in my show, and it might have been one of you guys. I got you, Kathy. Typed it out in the chat phonetically for me, and I wrote it on a sticky note, and I still have it right here. So now I remember how to say it. Chatoyancy. Look what I found. More plated hematite. Here's an antique gold plated hematite. This is a 4x2mm faceted rondelle. These are $6 a strand. I'll have to put these with my other hematite. These I got in Tucson. That's why they're not with them. $6, 4x2mm faceted rondelles. Plated hematite. I think I have smaller ones too somewhere. Here's some more dyed agate. Chalcedony, yep. Because it's spelled Chalcedony. But it's Chalcedony. Oh, this one, look at that. That's really cool. These are $7 a strand. This is an aqua and amber cracked agate round. These are smooth rounds, not faceted, but these strands are 14.5 inches long for $7. I love the light blue and orange combo. I like them. 7 for those. One for Mary, one for Sammy. Yes, right, Arrowleaf? They're pretty. My feed is really delayed today. Hopefully it's not too bad for you guys. Interesting. A lot of weird stuff just piled on this top tray. I was doing trunk show stuff before my trip, so we haven't even looked at this stuff in a long time. Those were 8mm Arrowleaf. I can pull them back out if you want to see them again. And they were 14.5 inches long. One for you, you got it. Yeah, I don't know why it's so delayed today. Arrowleaf. There we go. Okay, these are tangled. Maybe that's why they're at the top, because I was supposed to do something about it. Who knows? African turquoise, 6mm hearts, 14.75 inch long strands, and these are $14 a strand. African turquoise is a jasper, not a turquoise, but it is turquoise colored. I'm going to zoom in on these. Ah, sorry. Crazy camera. Really pretty. I love when African turquoise, again, has some of that kind of rusty orange tone in it. Love it. $14 a strand on these. 6mm hearts. This is my last one of these. I got these in Tucson. I'm probably going to book a hotel this week, actually, for next year, Tucson. All right. These are 10mm, roughly 10mm nuggets, 14.25 inches long, labradorite. The strand is $10. They're just little nuggets, but they have some really pretty flash in them. And for that price point, for that size, it has a decent amount of flash. And that is the last one of these. There it goes. I'm like, some of these are so pretty. It's not even showing. There it goes. Oh, I love labradorite. I could look at it all day long. I won't today. But I feel like, I don't know if this is noticeable, but like when I start pulling out all the labradorite, I feel like I just go silent because I'm just watching it. I'm looking at it. Hishis or something similar. Okay. I think I added something like that to my cart. I don't have anything right now. Pretty sure. But I can check. These are 20 for a full strand. This is ruby zoisite. And they have the color banding. I love when they do color banding. One way you can check your rubies to make sure they're rubies is they light up under a UV light. I love these strands too because they have like ruby zoisite, so you have little bits of ruby in almost every bead. But because they banded it, you have a few in each strand that are fully ruby. One of those for Emily L. Oh, you're okay. These are 20 for a full strand. So you let me know. This is a 6 millimeter faceted cube. Okay. Okay, I'm good. I know. Sometimes it's hard. You're like, oh, I love those. Wait, budget. Darn budget. So I have one more of those. Also $20. 6 millimeter faceted cubes. I also love faceted cubes. All right, this is Mexican crazy lace agate. These are $12 a strand. One strand. Yeah, just one strand of the ruby zoisite, right? Is that correct? Yes. Yeah, that's what I got for you. I have one remaining, so I had 2 total. I think we're good. Always feel free to check, you guys. I want to make sure you're happy with your baskets. Mexican crazy lace agate 5 millimeter faceted rounds, $12 a strand. I have 3 strands here. Really cool banding. I love that it's kind of that white base, and then you get grays, and then all those red oranges, and grays. But the banding is so cool. It looks a lot like, yeah, that's a good descriptor. Botswana agate's cousin. Yep. Yep. For sure. The banding is as good as Botswana agate. I would agree. Yummy. $12 a strand on those. These strands are 15¼ inches long. There we go. I knew that wasn't the only one. We have some blue calcite. I have 2 sizes in blue calcite. This one is a 6 millimeter. And these are $18 for a full strand. Oh, I wonder because it doesn't have a tag. Weird. Let's see. 15¼ inches long, 6 millimeter blue calcite. I know, so pretty, right? It's like the ocean. Just a calm. These are calm colors. I love it. So this is the 6 millimeter size. Thank you, Granny. And I also have a 10 millimeter size. This 10 millimeter is $36 for a full strand. I can do half strands on the bigger one for $18. So half strand, $18, full strand, $36. Look how gorgeous these are. Oh, man. Love that. 15¼ inches long for the larger size as well on that full strand. I do have one half strand already, but we can cut more if anybody else needs halfers on that. I know. So one thing that happens in my stone shows more than any other stone show is beads start to haunt you. So if we're just going along and you're like, I know it was half an hour ago, but I cannot stop thinking about XYZ, just let me know. We can go back. We can go get it. A 3-strand blue calcite and pink opal bracelet. Holy smokes, I bet that was gorgeous. That sounds fantastic. And congratulations on the sale. Love it. Here's some pink opal, speaking of. 6 millimeter rounds. These are 14 a strand. These have a lot of the extra in it, which sometimes I love, and on these I do love. Sometimes I don't want the extra. But these are $14, 6 millimeter rounds. Full strands are 15½ inches long. I've got 2 of them. They're just doubled over here. Hello. Hi, Deborah. How are you? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Clunking around here. These are 10 millimeter rounds, blue coral. Oh, I'm sorry, 11 millimeter rounds. I just guessed. I didn't look at my tag. Blue coral, 11 millimeter round, 16-inch long strands, and these are $16. I'm glad you're doing better. I hope that is the trend for you. Blue coral is super interesting. You can see, look at all that pattern in there. It's like pattern and texture. So, so cool. I love the denim blue color. They're right about 11 millimeter rounds. Isn't it? It's not one I see very often. $16 for these. I have a round and then I have an oval. I'll show you next. But yeah, it'd been a long time since I'd seen blue coral. $16 for these rounds. It's so pretty. You know how a stone show goes. You know how this works, Reba. I know. And before we know it, September will be here and I will have a nice large show to shop at. It has the same color. It's very denim in color for sure. It doesn't have really the same sheen, although these are polished really nicely. With lapis, you're going to have obviously like the pyrite pockets and things like that. This you don't, but in these ovals, the pattern is just unreal. I love these. All right, these are 16 by 12 millimeter sized ovals, 16-inch long strands, and these are also $16. Oh, these would make such cool earrings and bracelets. I love these flat shapes. Faceted snakeskin. No, I don't have any faceted snakeskin. They just sit so nicely and comfortably. Nice soft shape. $16 a strand on those. Blue coral. I don't know if you were here. I don't think you were here yet, Deborah. I had a faceted Mexican crazy lace, which is different, obviously, than snakeskin jasper, but it has some of the same kind of colors. That's a 5 millimeter round. I can pull those back out if you want to see those. Or it might just be too different than what you're looking for, and that's okay too. I have a half strand left of these beauties. Oh, that's an open end there. Okay, half strand. So this is $11. It's about a 9 by 12 millimeter bamboo coral teardrop. Half strand is $11. The Mexican crazy lace, I'll have to check. I think 12 or so. I'll show you. I'll pull them back out real quick. There they are. Like, where did I just put them? Yeah, these are 12 for a strand. And the strands are 15 and a quarter inches long. Yeah, they have really good banding in them. They might be a little lighter because obviously they're more of that white gray base versus the leopard skin, which has a lot of the red and more black and a little beige. They reminded me a little of it, but yeah, that works for me, birds. Thank you so much. $10 a strand. This is a 6 millimeter teal dyed tiger eye, 15 inches long for $10. No problem. No problem at all, Deborah. Love these. Such a pretty, deep, rich color. $10 a strand. Obviously, dyed tiger eye does not come in this color naturally. This is kind of where I started being okay with dyed stone. The tiger eye holds the dye really well, so a lot of times these are just done really nicely. And these are dyed nicely. And then I kind of branched out into some agates, and I kind of decided, you know, maybe it's all right. I used to be a very hardcore purist. Don't dye my stones. And now I'm more of the mindset of if it's dyed, be honest about it. Let me know. And make sure you do a good job with it. So that's kind of my opinion now. $10 a strand. These are also dyed tiger eye. These are really cool. This is like a midnight blue or like a Montana blue. Very dark. But you still get that tiger eye chatoyancy in there. And these are $10 a strand as well. 15 inches long, 6mm rounds. So pretty. Love it. What's in my next basket? Ooh, okay. There's my other one. There we go. Okay. $10 a strand. $10 a strand. These are 4mm faceted rounds, striped carnelian agate, 15¼ inches long on these strands. Look how pretty. They have the banding like agate has, and carnelian is an agate, but it is all the carnelian tones. And with carnelian, when you get these darker shades, that is almost always that color because of heat treatment. So they just heat the stone to enhance the color, and that's a permanent finish. So these are $10. $10 a strand. So pretty. The other thing too on these strands, if there's ever one that you're like, I really want strand number 3, just tell me. Just say, that's the strand I want. I don't care about the others. I'm happy to give you the one you want. Striped carnelian. These are $5 a strand. This is a cracked agate, dark red orange colors. So again, these are dyed. 6mm round, and these are 14¾ inches long. Again, really similar look to like fire agate. I would say it's darker than a lot of the fire agate, but really pretty. Yeah, I don't mind at all, Emily. One of those for Kathy. I know, aren't they so pretty? $5 on those. $5. I think I said it right as you were asking too. We're on the same wavelength. And one for Deborah. Six millimeter. 6mm is the size. And one for Sammy, and one more for Kathy. And they're gone. And then let's get Emily L checked out. Thanks, Reba. She knows I forget. I was working hard to not forget. All right, we've got one at 6. We've got that beauty at 20. And then we have 1, 2 at 5, and 1 at 4. So that puts you at an even 40. No, it was not fire agate, and everything has a label on it, so when you get it, you'll see. It's just a dyed cracked agate, but it looks a lot like fire agate, so it's a good copycat, if you will. All right, Emily L, there you go. Thank you so much. Yeah, we'll do that for you, Granny. Thank you so much, Emily. I appreciate you and your first purchase. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I know, yours glitches all the time for me. It's just to bring me joy. It gives me the giggles every time. I don't know. All right, Granny, we have 2 at 5. And then 1 and 2 at 2. 1, 2, 3, 4 at 3. 1 at 4 and 1 at 6. So that puts you at 36, Granny. You want to check out? Yep, you got it. Thank you so much. I love seeing you here every week. All right. There we go, Granny. Got you running. Thank you so much. Oh, these will be so good. Appreciate you. If I don't see you until next week, have a wonderful weekend. I'll be back tomorrow. Thank you, thank you. All right, let's keep going with these stones. $12. This is my last one, last kitty head strand. 12 millimeter yellow aventurine cat heads, 15 1/4 inches long. The cat faces are carved on one side, but the other side of the stone is smooth. So know that just is carved on the one side. Isn't that neat? So fun. $12. Last one. Kitty, kitty. These I bought. I was on my way out the door when I was shopping in Denver last year, and I saw them. And then I stopped and spent several $100s more. I did not make it out. That's okay. It was worth it. It was worth it. You guys want to see some high-end gorgeous things? These are so pretty. These are high-end. So these are your investment strands. These are not impulsive strands most of the time. Oh, we got a couple beads that fell off. This is tourmaline. Oh gosh, these are so pretty. This strand is $76. It's about 13 inches long, and this is roughly a 10 millimeter rondelle. Look how gorgeous these are. Oh, I love these. So pretty. I know. I have one that's a little more expensive too. So that one's $76. I mean, these colors are unreal. So good for tourmaline. This is when I'm not going to be internet buying high-end strands. I want to get the best of the best, especially if they're expensive. That's always my goal, but especially if they're expensive. This one's quite a bit more. Yeah, I can't remember if Devil saw these or not. This one had more of them fall off because this one has more pink in it. A little bit larger. These are about a 10.5 millimeter faceted rondelle, 13 inches long. This strand's 98, but it has more pink in it. And a little bit more in the lighter tones, not so many of the darker tones. Thanks, Reba. Appreciate it. Aren't those delicious? Oh, and you can see I left they were selling them retail 144. So I did try and get a good deal. 98. You're saving like $50. It's a great deal. Well, I think the pink is more rare. So like you'll see, yeah, the watermelon, the pink, obviously. Yeah, it's a little more rare. It's more rare to see it in larger sizes. Tourmaline naturally comes in smaller shapes. Hi, Karma. Hello, hello. So when it's in larger chunks like this, it automatically gets more expensive. And then they faceted it because it's stunning, and that also drives the price up. But yeah, love it. Yeah, Mary, that's totally fine. Yeah, I know you wanted to watch the Monday show um, before we did checkout. I'm going to try and do everybody's checkouts tomorrow anyway. So yeah, you're totally fine. Yeah. But man, they're pretty. There's something about this green one on this strand too that I love that bead. But yeah, these I handpicked. I made sure I got the best ones. So you can drool on those, put some pennies in your piggy bank, save for those. Not 144, they're 98. That's why I like to hand pick things. Because what a bummer if you ordered something that expensive and then it was like all the black ones, right? That wouldn't be fun. That wouldn't be fun. These are gorgeous. These are pearls. They're not in my pearl boxes, but we're going to do them. 26 for a full strand. I could do half strands on these for 13. Oh yeah, you could do like you wouldn't have to do much to them, would you, Reba? You could just restring them with a little something in between, or like a I've seen people do things with like a tourmaline like that, or higher end with like a little 3mm Swarovski. Ooh, it's gorgeous. These are Kishi pearls, 15 inches long. Full strand, about a 10mm size. Full strands, 15 inches long, $26 for the full strand. I can do half strands for 13. Really pretty peacock colors. A lot of times these show better without my light on. Let's see if that's true today. Kind of. Kind of. Really pretty luster on these. Drilled towards one side, so they do that kind of stagger like a teardrop. Love it. Love it, love it. 26 on those. I would love to see your process. That's what I love about stones, because I feel like the stones themselves often inspire you. Like you love it and you're inspired. Like that's not always the case, you know, like when you're looking at spacers, you're like, oh, I love those will be great, I'll use them. But stones, man, they get you. They get more emotional than other beads, right? Like an emotional connection. These are cool. $12 a strand. This is fossilized bamboo agate, 10mm squares, 15.5-inch long strands for $12. I know, that's so true. I just like to look at them. They're just beautiful. Yep. Yep. Easy to get inspired. Look at these. I just love all. They're like little chaotic patterns in each one of these. I love it. Contained chaos. That's what I like to call tourmalated quartz too. Contained chaos. So pretty. I love that shape. It's a little 10mm square. $12 a strand, 15.5 inches long. I love how neutral these are too. They are very neutral. It's not always bad. Neutral means you can wear it with everything. Or a lot. At least a lot of things. Maybe. I have to be super careful with that on here. I'm thinking of doing like an album for her and doing maybe like an auction style on Facebook. Technically she's not even allowed to like be in my show per the terms of whatnot, and I would really hate to lose this platform. So I know it's kind of a bummer. So maybe we'll do like a show and tell, and then, well, I don't know. I don't know how to handle that right, to be honest. She wants to. Contained chaos describes my shop. Mine too, and it's about to burst at the seams. More fossilized bamboo agate. These are $12 a strand as well. And this is a 16 by 8mm rectangle, 15 3/4 inches long for the strands. I think that starts at 13. I'm going to have to read into it a little bit more. I think under 13, it's just a hard no. But I need to, I've been reading a lot of how other people interpret the terms. So I need to go to the source and interpret it myself. Brinley wants to do it now too, so. They change it all the time too, so that doesn't really help, but those are so cool. I love them. Yeah. So that's why, yeah. And so that's why I'm like, well, maybe that's a loop. I don't know. I need to read it. If I ever fall off the planet of whatnot, you guys can Google me, Jessie Ray Studio. I'll pop up everywhere. Yeah. I love those. Those are very cool. These are cool too. These are $8 a strand. Golden obsidian. 6mm rounds, 14 3/4 inches long for the strands. Another good one that has some chatoyancy. Not as strong as like the selenite, but still really cool. I know. You guys are so sweet. You're so sweet. I love doing this. It's been such a blessing to just have this platform. It literally fell in my lap, as much as that could literally happen. They found me on Facebook. I was selling on Facebook, and they reached out to me. I had barely heard of Whatnot. The only reason I'd heard of Whatnot before is because my husband buys sports cards. And so he told me about it, I mean, probably a year before they even reached out to me. And I kind of forgot about it. And then I was like, sure, I'll try it. Oh, these are so pretty. This is the same golden obsidian, but in a rondelle. 8mm size rondelle, 14 3/4 inches long for $14. It's just like a black and almost a honey color, maybe khaki. So pretty. 8mm rondelles, $14 a strand. I know. Wait till I see these. Just wait. Golden obsidian in a rectangle. These are out of the park cool. $16 a strand, 15.5 inches long. These are 12 by 16mm rectangles and golden obsidian. So I love, love, love the rectangles, but they would pair so nicely with the round or the rondelle. So when you make something with them, they'll string and lay properly. Or you can mix them with anything else. I think they'd be really pretty with pearls. They'd be really pretty with some of that hematite we were playing with earlier. So gorgeous. Gorgeous. Love it. Love it. Last strand of these. These are $16. And this is green opal, a 12mm coin. The strand is 15.5 inches long. Green opal is so pretty. Nice, almost forest green shade of green mixed with the browns and those rust colors. 12mm coin for $16. Hi, Hannah. Love that. Oh, it was so good. I'm still exhausted from it. Mostly jet lag. It's getting better though. I think my youngest is back on schedule. My older one, she still was up at like 5 in the morning today, so getting better. It was fun. Totally worth it though. I highly recommend a European vacation for everybody. So this is crazy. We were pricing flights to Orlando for our family for maybe next year sometime. So we're just kind of getting an idea how much flights would be. They would cost us more than we spent to fly to London. Yes. Yes. Just crazy. All right. Oh man, these are so pretty. $15. These strands are 15 1/4 inches long. This is a 4mm bevel cut cube in apatite. And they've done my favorite thing where they have color blocked, done the color banding. So they put the lighter ones together, the darker ones together, and it just makes them look so pretty. Love those. I know, right? $15 for the full strand for faceted 4mm cubes. So pretty. I love them. That would be really pretty. Where's that sample, that bracelet I made? On my YouTube channel, there's also a few tutorials. This is one that we did one time. And this is, I used a 3mm cube on this, but you could do the same technique with the 4mm cube. We just used a flat memory wire and wire wrapped. So you could do something like that with these, easy peasy. $15. Banded apatite 4mm cube. Love, 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 love. Oh, speaking of, here's that cube I used. Here's the labradorite cube that I used in that sample. These are $16 for the full strand. It looks like I have 2 of these left. 3mm beveled cube, 15 1/4 inches long. These have such a good amount of flash for their size. They're also super clear. You can see that blue string right through them. But yeah, they're really pretty. Labradorite, 3mm beveled cube, $16 a strand. Telling you, Labradorite sucks me in every time. Looks like I have 1 of these left. This is a little bit larger, a little bit different cut. 4.5mm faceted cube, 15 1/4 inches long. This one's $18. And this one is my last one. Look at all that flash in there. Oh, I love it. Hands down. I think this is my top favorite stone, Labradorite. But I'm kind of picky about it. I don't just take any Labradorite. I want the pretty stuff. These are cool. These are fossil coral, 12 by 20mm rectangles. These are 16-inch long strands for $20. I can do half strands on these for $10. Oh, but these are so cool. Right? These are really interesting because a lot of times fossil coral is going to be more of like a bone color, more ivory cream colors. And these are so cool with that red. And each bead is so different. Yeah. Stunning. I picked these up in Tucson as well. You rang? Oh, I was showing some really gorgeous tourmaline. You want me to pull them back out? They're stunning. Oh, those are cool too. $20 for a full strand on these. I will do half strands for $10. Fossil coral. Let me show you, Devil. How have you been, my friend? think she tagged you when we were doing these. Pretties galore. These are 76. This is tourmaline and a 10 millimeter faceted rondelle, 13 inches long. So pretty. A couple of loose beads on there. And then I have this one. I know. Oh no, I don't mind at all. I don't mind pulling out some pretty stones. Who am I kidding? I try to buy only pretty stones. This one's a little bit bigger, about 10.5 millimeter rondelles. And this one is 98. That's where they were trying to get salty in here too. But these I handpicked in Tucson because obviously you want to handpick these nice high-end things. So pretty. The first one is 76. They were retailing them for 98, but I got them for a good price. So 76 on the left one. And there's two loose beads. That one has a big crack in it, but I think the rest are good. I could look at these all day too. Just the color combinations of tourmaline. The green and the pink and some of these more like honey toned colors. Oh, I love it. Yeah, let me know. Like I said when I pulled them out the first time, they're not like impulse strands. I totally understand that. They are, when they're haunting me and I've saved my pennies, then I will buy them. Right? I mean, they're not usually impulse items. Although I impulsively bought them, but that's okay. That's a whole nother issue. Oh, I love those. Oh, you're impulsive? Okay. I love it. Yeah, these retailed at 144 and I'm selling for 98. I got them from a vendor that I work a lot with and they will cut me some good deals. So really happy about that. And there's the, oh gosh, look how pretty. Oh my gosh. I think it's this bead. One of these two pink beads on here. I just couldn't stop looking at those. And the greens on this is so pretty. Oh my Lanta. Yeah, this and the greens, yep. So pretty. I like black tourmaline too, but I really love the colored tourmaline more. So this one that is, what did I say, 76, has a little more of the black tourmaline at the ends, but there's a lot of color in there too. Gorgeous. How are we doing on time? We're having so much fun today. It looks like I just have a half strand on these. This is Botswana agate and oval. See if I can open these without making a mess, since it is a cut strand. These are 8 by 10 millimeter ovals. Oh, they're so smooth. They're cut so nice. Gorgeous banding on these. Only this half strand available in the ovals. $13. I love Botswana agate too. Oh yes. The banding is so amazing, right? I love it. So I have that half strand. I have some rounds too. We'll look at some rounds. Unfortunately, Botswana agate is not inexpensive. And I try and find the best pricing for it, but it is what it is to a certain degree. Okay. I have a few sizes, so we can look at a few sizes. These are $32 for a full strand. This is a 10 millimeter round, 15 1/4 inches long. I can do half strands on these for 16. Look at the banding. I mean, every single bead is just amazing on these. I love them. 32 on those. Wow, this is all I have left. Okay, that's all right. Then I have 6mm rounds. And these are 16. 6mm rounds, $16. Botswana agate. Again, for their size, it has a lot of banding. These have a few more that, are a little more plain, but each strand, I remember I went through the whole bundle and I picked the best strands out of them for these. $16, 6mm round Botswana agate. Look at that one. Wow. Oh, it's so pretty. It's mesmerizing. So we got 6mm, 10mm, and then just a half strand of that 8x10 oval. So yummy. Very neutral in color. I kind of like that. I like all the colors and all the neutrals. I don't think I saw Jackie today. I might need to message her some of these. Appetite. 12mm squares, $24 per strand, or I can do half strands for $12. 2 peas. Yes, I have a basket full of things for you from the Charm Show on Monday. Love those. They're a little rustic. Holes are a little cattywampus in some places, but the color on these is amazing. $24 for a full strand, $12 for a half strand, 12mm appetite squares. So yummy. 2 peas too. I don't know if you're interested. Yesterday in the Check Glass show, I have a bunch of new heart leaf beads. I wasn't sure if you did anything with those. Crap. Let's get you a nice one. They're so pretty. You're going to love them, Kathy. Okay. I thought you might like something like that. And the price is really good. Like most of them are $4 a strand. So, and you get 10 beads on there. You already love them. Good. I don't even remember what else we did yesterday. We did a lot. It was good. It was a good, fun show. And I'm going to have more check glass tomorrow, too. More new check glass tomorrow. I got to rework my whole storage system here. Let's see what else we have. Whoops. Whoopsie-doo. Oh, here's African turquoise. Somebody was asking for like a hishi. I don't have any hishi. Darn. Yuzu. It was Reba. I think I can get some hishi. I just don't have it right now. But I have these really pretty faceted cubes. Totally different than hishi. $22 a strand. I can do half strands on these for $11. African turquoise, it's a 5mm faceted cube, 15 1/4 inches long. African turquoise, again, is not turquoise. It is a jasper. A jasper that looks like turquoise. And so it was given the name turquoise. Just to make things really confusing, right? I love faceted cubes. Well, it's in my top 5 shapes that I like. Aren't they so pretty? 22 for a full strand, 11 for a half. See, I was reading your mind again. 5mm size on those. It's just a really cool matrix. The black with the kind of rusty tone. I love it. Yep. Screenshot. Screenshot. I love that. You guys know where to find me. We got some teeny tinies. These are cute. These are $14 a strand. This is a little 4mm faceted coin. I'm going to hold these close to the camera. African turquoise. 4mm faceted coin. $14 a strand. Oh, I love those. I feel inspired by these. I don't have time to make anything today. Maybe this weekend. Maybe not. I gotta take my kids to a play date and a birthday party. Ovals. I have ovals in 2 sizes. This is the larger of the 2. Oh, yeah. Do you want to see the treble? We'll show them again. How are you doing? I have these tourmaline strands that everybody said, Salty needs to be in here. This strand is $98. It's 13 inches long. It's a 10.5mm faceted rondelle in tourmaline. Aren't those so cool? I have that one, and then I have this one that is 76, slightly smaller at a 10mm faceted rondelle. Oh, and the yeah. You said the bamboo agate. You said those looked like her too. So I have those. Those were originally what you got tagged for, 76 and 98. And then I'll show you the others as well. Yeah, I think more than one person was like, where's Salty? She needs to see these. Too funny. I'm glad you made it in. I could show you at least. They're gorgeous. They're gorgeous. They were one of my big purchases when I was in Tucson. It's so hard to do that though, right? I mean, me too. I'm trying to behave too. Do you know how many shopping carts I have full right now? And then these, they said, Reba said these look like your taste. These are $12 a strand. This is fossilized bamboo agate. And these are, I love these. These are cool. The denim one's the blue coral. Reba has a whole shopping list for you. No, the orangey ones. Oh, oh, these. That one, the fossil coral. These are 20. A little bigger rectangle here. These are 12 by 20 millimeters, 16 inches. That one. Yeah, these are amazing. I love these. Oh, I don't know how you pick a favorite strand. They're all so good. I love this bead, especially right here. I don't know. I love it. I love it. Ooh, that one's good too. And that one. Okay. They're so good. I know. Look at these at the end. They're just amazing. They're amazing. I could really look at all of these all day long. Right? Did you get some of these, Kathy? I feel like I sent you some of these. Maybe not. Maybe I sent some to JD. They're so good. I know. This is why I hand pick my stone. You don't know what you're getting on the internet. Then today's a great day. I love it. I love it. So fun. Love those. I really love these. They're fun. All right. African turquoise. That's where we were. These are ovals. This is the larger of the two oval sizes that I have. This one is a 10 by 14 millimeter oval. These strands are 14 3/4 inches long, and they're $16. I always look when I buy African turquoise. I love having just these little rusty spots in them. I love the contrast of that turquoise color with that more orange tone. So that's always going to be my favorite kind of African turquoise. $16 a strand for those. And actually, I'm going to leave those out and show you the side by side, the size difference on these. This one's an 8 by 10 millimeter oval, and these are $14 for the smaller size. And again, so pretty. I love them. $14 for that size, $16 for the little bit larger. And then you can see them side by side there. I love that bead. That one right there. So pretty. $14. All right, we're going to finish this box and then we'll wrap things up today. And yesterday, guys, I'm sorry. Yesterday, I just like ended the show. I didn't even ask if anybody needed to check out. I was tired, I guess. I was like, all right, bye. See you tomorrow. I'll try and do better today. If you guys want to check out at the end of today, awesome. If you want to wait till tomorrow, that's great too. Both are fine. Ooh, look at these. Amazonite. $14 a strand. These are 12 by 18 millimeter flat teardrops. Color is fantastic on these. Love them. $14 a strand. So good. These would make great, quick, easy earrings. Again, this flat shape is always good for bracelets. You can make little pendants for necklaces. This is like the color I dream of for Amazonite. I love it. Unless we're starting to talk about like Peruvian Amazonite. Then the color gets way deeper, way richer. But these are gorgeous. I suspect these are probably old stock. Because I don't find this very consistent color in strands very often anymore. These are $14 a strand as well, just a different shape in Amazonite. 12 by 20 millimeter rectangles, and these strands are 15.5 inches long. So pretty. I love that color. Just like soft ocean sea color, sea green. $14 a strand. All right, we got to talk about these a little bit. All right, I have aquamarine here, three different sizes. One that's of a very high quality. These aquamarine is just expensive anymore. Gosh, these are so pretty. These are $30 for a full strand. I can do half strands on these for $15. So this aquamarine, it's not going to have a lot of that true blue aquamarine that you are used to seeing. It's more of a mix of all the tones that aquamarine comes in, which I adore this too. I think it's so pretty. Just know it's not like your stereotypical blue color. These have a really cool fasten on them. These are 12 millimeter size coins, and they have that kind of star cut facet on them. So pretty. That is the largest I have. These are amazing. This is my least favorite of my 3 aquamarines. And I love them. So, all right, these are 26 a strand. And I'm going to show you these side by side. And you can see there's still a mix, but there's a lot more blue in them. And these are a 10 millimeter faceted coin. A little more traditional faceting pattern on them. Wow, these are good too. You get more of that blue tone, but you still have a mix. $26 a strand on those. And then here's the high-end one. Make sure you can still see all those. I only have 1 strand left. This strand is 48. And this one is all blue. You see the difference here? These are amazing. 10 millimeter faceted coin. Again, we have that kind of star cut facet on there. I know, they're so good. This strand is 15 1/4 inches long. It's, what did I say, 48. So I can do a half strand on it for 24. These kind of middle of the ground, these are 26 for a full strand. I can do half strands for 13. And then the larger ones are 30, and I can do half strands for 15. So there is kind of a little like aquamarine lesson here. To get this like blue all the way across, like these are actually a good deal. I've seen like 6 millimeter smooth rounds running for this price. It's just harder to find now. I don't know if they're just not finding it or not cutting it. But this is what I find a lot of, is more of these mixes, which I love these too. You know, it's just not your stereotypical aquamarine blue. So there we go. There's a little bit about aquamarine. I love them too, Sammy. They're so pretty. They're so pretty. I love to find more in this color, but the price points just are not budget friendly, unfortunately. I feel like this is a really good like compromise to it. You know what I mean? Because you get a few blues in there, but even the other colors, they are pretty. They're just not what you traditionally think of for aquamarine. Just gotta retrain your... I've had to retrain my thought process on it a little bit. I love them though. So yeah, for even like the size that these are, 30 is a good price on these because of the size. Just less of the blue. And then the gorgeous one. This was what was nice when I went to Tucson this last year. That was the first time I'd been to Tucson in like 12 years or something like that. 15 years, I can't remember. Was that I could really hand pick. I had multiple vendors to shop from, so I could price shop a little bit more than I can when I shop like a Denver show. I'm in Colorado, so Denver shows are easy for me to get to. All right, this is my last strand of these. These are Ocean Jasper, $15, 10 millimeter rounds. This is another one that I like to hand pick. Ocean Jasper, a lot of times is coming with a lot of this golden color, mustard tone. What's this? And so I hand pick these so they have more of the greens and a little bit of purple. What's this? It's something for me. What do you need? No, I'll share it a little bit later. The 26 one.
gummy vitamin.
Gummy vitamin.
On the top of the gummy vitamin.
I'm not sure what you're asking about.
Um,
Yeah, you have to show me. So these are 26 10mm faceted coins. The strand has the most blue in it, I would say. Yeah, Ocean Jasper. Ocean Jasper's one. Oh man, I love Ocean Jasper too. I love like the really old stock where you used to get like a lot of like the little orbs in it. You don't see that very often anymore. And when you do, it's expensive. So when I get it, I try to make sure it's really pretty.
Please.
Not right now.
It has no mold on it.
I know it doesn't have mold on it.
Because I finished my cereal then. I'll come back down here once I'm finished.
Well, if you haven't finished your cereal, you should finish your cereal first anyway.
I'm not yet. After, I just will come back down here with my last hooks.
Okay, go finish your cereal.
Yeah, I should come back down this way.
It says it didn't have mold on it. Okay. Yep, no problem, Two-Piece. You just let me know. Why can't I have it? It doesn't have mold. Oh my goodness. Oh, that girl. Okay. Anything you guys want to see again? Anything that you can't get out of your mind that you're going to be sad if I end the show and you don't have it? Let me know. And then the other thing would be if anybody wants to check out today, you guys are all welcome to carry things over. All of it. You're all welcome to carry things over until tomorrow. We're going to do check glass tomorrow. I do ask that you guys check out tomorrow unless we've talked. Check out. Yes, let's add your strand for sure. All right, so that'll be another 7 for you. I did not show any smoky today. Let me see if I can find some. I don't have much, but I think I have a... Oh, I don't know if I have... I don't know what I have in smoky. I know, out of the mouth of babes, right? Oh, she cracks me up. I don't need that one. Yes, we can get you a total. Arrow leaf, this one is 7. Just do a teeny tiny little shipping amount, so hopefully you don't get charged much shipping. Yeah, I'll have to do some digging. I had a bunch of smoky with that trunk show, and I kept some of it, I think. And I don't think I have any beyond that. Thank you so much, Arrowleaf. I appreciate it. It might just be in a pile here. I can look at it pretty quick. Reba, let's see where you're at. All right, we've got the teeny tinies. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 at 6. We've got 1 at 5. We've got 1, 2. I need to fill that. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 at 4. Oh, shoot. I hope I saved what you wanted. I hope I have it. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 at 2. 1 at 6. 1 at 7. 1 at 10. 1 at 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 at 3. So, Reba, you're at 116. Okay, yeah, I'll have lots of bellflowers tomorrow. We'll do lots of bellflowers. Okay, that works for me. You got lots of goodies in here. You got lots of ideas. Okay. Let me see. Let me see what I have, Eva Susan. I gotta move a couple piles here. Sorry. It's easy. I just I'm worried I didn't save any of it. It's fine. I'll do that trunk show again. I think all the smoky quartz was from like their newer stock. So there's a chance I will be able to get more another time. But I don't think I saved any of it. I'm sorry. I saved a lot of pretty things, but I don't see any smoky. Oh yeah, we were wrapping up Amber's mom, but the YouTube is working. We did like an hour of plated hematite this morning. Okay, hold on, I'm almost done. We did like an hour of plated hematite, and then we did a lot of stone strands. I think you got tagged when I was showing some high-end tourmaline that are gorgeous. So you could still watch it all. I didn't sell out of very much.
This was my 0.
Good job.
Got that?
No, because I need to split it between you and Lila. Darn work, I know.
I just split it.
I will help, okay?
Look, you said so.
Yeah, Daddy said you guys need to split it, and so I will split it so it's fair, okay? I'm almost done. Thank you. Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. Is there anybody who wants to check out today? You guys, like I said before, are all welcome to roll things over till tomorrow. We're going to do check glass tomorrow. I'll have new check glass, and then there was a shape that was requested. Daggers. We'll do daggers tomorrow. Anything else? Blondie, you want to check out? You got it. Here you are. All right, so we have 1 at 4, 1 at 3, 1 at 6, 1 at 8. One kid divide. I do that sometimes, yeah. 1 and 2 at 5. Yeah, I do that sometimes, but they've been at each other's throats lately, so I'm keeping them apart. 31 for you, Blondie. Thank you so much. Like, we have been home on summer break for 1 week.
Mom.
What's up?
I need help getting this.
There you go, Blondie. Thank you.
I need help getting this.
Okay, you're going to ask Lila, or I will be up in just a minute, okay? Thank you, Reba. See you tomorrow. Thank you, Bondia. Appreciate it. Get all your spacers to you. They're so usable. I love them. I love them. Anybody else want to check out today? Awesome sauce. If you guys change your mind, just shoot me a message. I can always send you a listing link for checkout. Otherwise, I will be back tomorrow with check glass. So much check glass. I have so much check glass. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. I appreciate each and every one of you. Amber's mom. Yeah, I have a little bit of chain and a couple charms from Monday. That, and then the hearts and the flowers. So I can keep hanging on to that if you want. I'm not worried about it. Perfect. Sounds good to me. Thank you so much. All right, guys, let's go raid Cactus Buddy. She always does cool tutorials. Hopefully you'll get some inspiration. Maybe buy some of her goodies. She has cool stuff. Thank you, guys. I will see you tomorrow.